Hello, welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with your boy Ducky. Okay, today we are going to be reading Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde's cards, and something over a custody lawsuit situation. I don't know. I googled a little bit of it just before recording this video, or starting this video. But then I realized, you know what? I kind of want to go into this blind. I don't really know too much about the custody thing, and I just want to go at it blind, and we're just going to see what cards unfold. So first and foremost, I always want to say that these videos are for entertainment purposes only, primarily because I am just using my 5+ years of experience reading tarot cards to relay the information and the messages that I'm seeing with the cards that fall out. And the only people that know the full tea, the full truth, are the people, the celebrities themselves. And so therefore, since they're not here, make sure to just take these videos and the things I say with a grain of salt. Or two, or however many grains of salt you want. Just don't get salty, okay? We don't want no saltiness here. We here in the Ducky channel, we want to respect the celebrities whose cards we're reading, respect one another, and also respect the messenger, aka me, your boy Ducky. So let's get ready for Harry and Olivia's reading, shall we? So let's first start out with Harry and Olivia's current energy. What is their current energy like together currently? We got the Four of Swords in reverse. We got the Page of Cups in reverse. And we got the Page of Swords in reverse. Ooh. What up with these reversals, huh? All right, let's get an oracle card for them. What is their energy like together currently? Denali. North, wisdom. So I've drawn this card in the past a few times. So I know the main meaning of this card, and it's all about, relinquishing the role of being the victim. So it seems like there's a lot of victim mentality or victim roles. It seems with the two of them, there's some kind of victim mentality where they're very quick to kind of be like, oh, you're kind of like mistreating me. Woe is me type of situation. And this resonates with the Page of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords kind of represents kind of some like gossiping nature, or using words in a manner that can make others feel maybe victimized, or there's just some kind of word. I just want to say like word vomit. Like it could be that whenever the two of them start arguing or the two of them get flustered or something, they're very quick to kind of badmouth one another, and then like they both kind of get hurt and get like cut by each other's words, and then they both end up feeling like, woe is me, you mistreat me so badly, blah blah blah. And I mean, not that that's funny, but like I just I'm just imagining Harry and Olivia kind of like just going back and forth, being like, well, you said this to me. Well, you said this to me. And so they feel there's a lot of immaturity going on between the two of them. I'm so sorry. If anyone's like a big old fan of Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde, I respect both of them. They're both highly intelligent, highly successful. And so who am I, right? I'm just reading the cards. So there's some kind of like childish immaturity energy going on between the two of them. And with this being the Page of Cups, the Page of Cups normally is someone who's like emotionally not as mature. So I'm getting the sense there's someone who's emotionally not the most mature, and it could maybe be both of them. That whenever they get frazzled, they get a little bit caught off guard, and put and taken out of their like mental resting and like chill state. Like they just lash out and say rude things to one another. Because with the Four of Swords here, the Four of Swords talks about mental relaxation, um, recuperation, meditation. Whenever one of them is, I just want to say like mentally stressed. Um, it's very quick for one or both of them to just go into this like weird childlike emotional state where they maybe can't control their emotions and their words, and then they just start cutting one another with their words, saying really rude things to one another that make both of them kind of feel like this, kind of feel victimized. And so this card talks about they need to relinquish this role of being the victim, being like, oh, you did this to me, you're so mean to me, because both of them maybe say rude things to one another. And so they really need to focus on this. Because here in the Ducky channel, I'm all about reading your cards and then like hoping and trying to help you and find ways to heal and to grow and prosper and become abundant, because ultimately that's all I want for not only myself but for everyone else who is here watching the videos and who gets tarot card readings from me. Because y'all, I also read my own tarot cards every day, so I'm also a work in progress, and I am no stranger to this. Like, it's so easy for me also to, whenever I get angry, and I'm like maybe mentally not at peace, it's so easy for me to get frazzled and then maybe become like emotionally immature and then cut people with my words, because I'm a very much a smart aleck. And so I know how to use my words in a way that really makes people feel hurt and get cut by them. And this is kind of what is going on with them. I'm not sure if one or either of them could be a water sign or an air sign. I don't really know that, and I don't really focus on that too much. But they did get two sword cards, which are ruled by the element of air. So there's just a lot of their words and their thoughts can come across as emotionally immature. Um, so they need to really work on that. Again, with this card also being a northern card, in this deck, this oracle deck represents like wisdom and intellect. So they just need to learn how to be a little bit more mindful of these things. That way they can become more successful together. So that's what I'm seeing with these cards that came out. Yeah, let's get some advice for them. Let's get some more advice for them. So we're going to keep these cards here. Also, y'all, I got a new little mat. Look at this beautiful little flower. Okay. I got this mat like an hour and a half ago from a board game place near me that just opened up at the gym, near the gym I work out at. So I got a little early birthday present for me. Let's get some advice. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes, baby. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Let's get one more. The Lovers. That's beautiful. Let's get an oracle card for them. Mecca. So this amplifies any other card, because this doesn't have, each card has a coordinate, north, south, east, and west, but this one doesn't. So this is like the only card in the deck that doesn't have one. So basically what it does, it just amplifies the next card. And we got Tiwanaku, which is a Western card. Western cards in this deck talk about dealing with your anxieties and your fears. Excuse me. So there's some something that they got to deal with. And it could be like some internal anxieties that they got to focus on themselves in order to help one another. Bolivia. This card is in Bolivia. Tiwanaku. It's all about elimination. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so the focus of this card is all about elimination. So, they again talking about this card talks about relinquishing the role of being a victim, like that mentality of being a victim. And this is all about elimination. So again, they just need to really relinquish. Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde really need to relinquish these thoughts of being like, oh, woe is me. Why does everything bad happen to me? Or like, why are people so rude to me? Yo, this is also relaying, or this is also, what is the word I'm looking for today? This is also resonating. That's the word. This is resonating with me. Sometimes, we feel like, oh, why are people so angry towards me? Or why are people so rude towards me? And it could be because sometimes our actions or the way we come across can trigger people. And so maybe that's why some people are rude towards us. And it could be personal or it could be something that's not personal. But they just need to really release a lot of these things and these feelings and really renew themselves. Like I'm seeing these skulls, which is all about like representing death and whatnot, but death can also represent renewal and rising above struggles and rising above pains. So there's a lot of love between the two of them, especially with the lovers card here showing up. And the Wheel of Fortune here representing some good luck and good fortune. I just feel like with this Eight of Wands being shown here, the Eight of Wands always talks about fast movement, quick movement, things moving very quickly. With these cards representing advice, if they really love one another and they want to respect one another and they want things to go well, in regards to their relationship, their friendship. I don't know if they're together still. Again, because I don't really follow celebrities like that. But there's a lot of love here for them. But they just need to learn how to kind of just like slow down, especially once they start feeling mentally anxious or feeling like their mental clarity and their mental peace is becoming jeopardized. They need to be aware of that and be like, okay, I just gotta slow down. I gotta remember not to like try and say anything that I know like will hit below the belt, and anything that'll be like childish. If I really respect my partner or this person who I'm talking with or discussing with, I want to slow down and really gather my thoughts is what I'm seeing. So that's what they need to do if they really want to become more successful in their partnership, whether that's a friendly partnership, romantic. Um, that's not I wouldn't say that that's my place. I'm just reading their cards, and that's kind of what I would do in their situation whenever they're arguing and whatnot. Just to really make sure to slow down and relinquish any like feelings or any roles or thoughts of feeling like, oh, this person's rude to me, but I'm not rude to them back. Because with the lovers here, it takes two to tango. So it ain't it ain't just one person's fault. It's there's both are at fault in different times and at different instances. So that's what I'm seeing for them. They just really got to slow down, really take a breather, slow down, calm down that fire, because this is the Eight of Wands. Wands represents fire, ambitions, desire, passion. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of fiery energy. So they just got to really know when to slow things down, especially whenever there's a lot of mental anxiety. They just got to be aware to calm down remember to choose their words a little bit more wisely. And they'll notice that things will go a lot better. Again, with this Wheel of Fortune representing good fortune, good success, things like that. And they'll be able to get that ball rolling, that wheel rolling, and going in the right direction rather than feeling like they always go in the wrong direction after an argument and the both of them just feel maybe at a standstill or like they're going in the wrong direction. They'll realize that their arguments will go better. They'll be able to communicate better and be closer than they were before. So let's get some cards representing this custody lawsuit thing, custody battle. What is going on with this custody thing? Amber Heard has children? I don't know. But we're going to read what's going on with this custody thing. We're going to see. Yo, also thank you to whomever requested this video. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And if you have any suggestions on what other videos I should add on to my to-do list, feel free to drop a comment below. Feel free to leave a suggestion. Feel free to let me know what you thought of this reading as well. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it or not. Give it a thumbs down too. That is totally okay. All right. So let's see what's going on with this custody thing. $21. That's the World. In reverse, some unfinished business. Yeah. Unresolved problems. Ooh, some manipulation with this Magician in reverse. This was my card of the day. Some trickery, some deception, some manipulation. The Nine of Cups in reverse. This was also at the bottom of the deck for my cards of the day. Both of them were my cards of the day today. Fun fact, fun tidbit about me if y'all wanted to know. What's the T on ducky, okay? So, yeah, there's some emotional displeasure going on, some discord, some unfinished business. And with this Magician here, I'm getting the sense it's like a masculine energy that can be deceptive, that's a little bit much of a trickster, kind of wants things to go their way. So let's get some advice for Amber in this situation. I'm assuming that this custody situation is regarding Amber. It could be regarding Harry, but let's just get some advice for this situation. Advice. We got the Two of Coins in reverse. Watch your money, honey. Six of Swords in reverse. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's after someone's money, honey. Like someone is just greedy. Mount Fuji. Ooh, this card is the Eastern card, so it's all about our thoughts. New ways of thinking. Let's see. I believe it's also like it represents tranquility. This Mount Fuji's in Japan. Yeah, it's about tranquility. Okay. Yeah. Does your soul cry out for peace and quiet? It is time for some self-cultivation. Yeah. So, all right, with this custody situation, there's a lot of unfinished business, unresolved problems here. And it's causing someone to be very manipulative. I don't know who it is, and I don't feel like maybe that's my place to say. and to assume just because I'm not too aware of the situation and no one's here to really tell me who it is, but there's some emotional manipulation going on, and it's because this person is not happy. The Nine of Cups is all about feeling pleased, emotionally pleased, but in reverse. There's some emotional unpleasant feelings going on where this person, because they feel they've been wronged, or they feel wronged or something, and they will just want to like cause some emotional damage. They want to cause some trickery, some discord, some manipulation, um, because they just feel like you did me wrong and we can't leave things like this. I got to get back at you. There's some kind of like having to get back at someone in order for things to finally be done and finalized. So, the advice for this person who's going under this custody lawsuit is watch after your money, watch after your belongings, honey, with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles normally talks about juggling things, having a lot of things going on. So, um, I'm getting the sense of the advice for this is try not doing too much. Trying to keep your plate somewhat as simple and as free as you can during this time. Don't try to do too much at once right now. And don't try to move on from this situation until it has been settled. Because the Six of Swords represents travel and movement and going into calmer waters, moving on to something better, leaving the past behind. So, the advice for this person going through this custody situation is don't try and do too much at once. Don't try to have too much on your plate at once right now. And don't try to run away from your problems. Try and get this situated, because there's this manipulative energy, and I'm getting the sense the manipulative energy is like a more masculine energy, with this King of Pentacles here being in reverse. Normally the King of Pentacles is a good business person, very analytical in their approach, always has an idea, always has a blueprint. But in reverse, along with this Magician, this person has a blueprint, has an organized idea of wanting to like take someone's money, or like, yeah, just like some kind of greedy, manipulative, selfish tendencies going on here. So really watch your money, honey. Watch your money, watch your belongings. Don't try doing too much at once right now. Really focus on getting this situation resolved, and keep your tranquility. Be very patient during this process, because it's going to be a little bit hectic. It's going to really test um their patience during this situation. Um but let's see what can happen out of this if they really keep themselves under control, keep their temperament under control. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Star, yes. So with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Star here, if this person that's going under this custody lawsuit situation keeps their cool and knows that the other person who filed the lawsuit or whatever is just being manipulative and wants to take and be greedy, if this person stays calm, cool, and collected under the situation, um the other person, the deceptive person, is just going to show their true colors. Let me make this a little bit more focused. There we go. The person who filed the lawsuit or whatever is going to show their true colors, because the Queen of Wands is very passionate queen. She's very fiery, lover of the arts and whatnot. But in reverse, she could be hot-headed, she could be temperamental. So whoever this person is that is filing the lawsuit, if the other person stays calm, cool, and collected, the other person's going to show their true colors and show that they're a hothead, and they're going to reveal to the judge that it's going to be very apparent to the judge that this person is just in it for greedy purposes, for vindictive purposes, and everything is going to turn out well with the star here. It's all about, the star is all about positivity, optimism, things going your way, and the best way possible, and ending up positive. So that's what I'm seeing for this situation. Just stay calm, cool, and collected. Don't try and do too much. Watch your money, honey. Keep your temperament under control, and the other person is going to show that they're emotionally not in the best place, and they're easily provoked and easily um implode. They can like just really they really can just like be their own worst enemy, and that'll be very apparent in this situation. So, and things will end up positive. So that's it for this reading. Let me know what y'all thought of it. um and that's it. Feel free to give me a like, a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, a thumbs down, and feel free to drop a comment or some suggestions or some constructive criticism. If you didn't like the video, I totally respect that. And I would love some constructive criticism if you have any. But that's it for me. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see y'all on the next Tarot CelebriTEA video. Bye!